Hello everyone and welcome to the Dugout. Now I've got a few things I want to go over in today's episode. I'm going to give you a quick recap of the FA Cup because we've had a pretty good cup run so far. I'm also going to let you know about the financial situation with Merthyr Town Football Club. And a few other things I want to go into before we show you today's episode as well, today's match rather. I just want to say a big thank you to all the support you guys have given me on the series so far. I'm really enjoying it and I'm hoping to do more. I'm also thinking of starting the second series up, which will be a Journeyman series. Maybe in a few weeks time. Let me know in the comment section below if you want to see that. I got some cool ideas for that as well, so hopefully it'll be good stuff. Anyway guys, let's crack on with today's video. Hello and welcome back to the episode. So this is episode 5, and as you can probably tell from the little intro of the video there, it's going to be an FA Cup special basically guys. As you can see on the screen, Bath favourites for Merthyr Town clash. We have progressed quite far in the FA Cup and we're going to be against Bath City of the Vanarama South. And this is the first time in this series we're up against a team which is actually a division or so higher than us. It's going to be quite a difficult game. We're away to them as well. And of course Bath are going to be the clear favourites for this game. Now I'm going to show you the schedule over here and have a look at what we've done so far. So basically we won our first FA Cup first round qualifying round against Stourbridge 3-1. We then went on to play in the FA Cup second qualifying round and we beat Leek 1-0 away from home. We then got to the third qualifying round and we beat Frome 3-2, and that has led us now to the game against Bath right here, which we have away from home in the FA Cup fourth qualifying round. Now there's other games I want to show you guys right here. So we had the Kings Langley game in episode 4, which we obviously won 4-0 in the live com, which is pretty good stuff. We've actually on a bit of a winning streak right now. We played Frome, as I alluded to, and beat them 3-2 in the cup. Ian Trailer, Kean Raffel and Jay Colbeck on the score sheet for us. St. Knott, we beat them 1-0 at home. A bit of a scrappy game. Curtis McDonald scored a penalty. He also missed another penalty. Sure, we could have won 2-0, but we held on for the 1-0 win. We beat Biggleswade Town 2-1 at home. Gethin Jones getting a goal and Kean Raffel as well. And then in the recent game we've just played against Leamington, we won 1-0 away from home. It was a very scrappy game. They were actually the better team. I had to basically throw on 2 forwards, consolidate the centre of midfield by having 4 central midfielders and just sort of close up shop basically, and we did hold on for the 1-0 win in the end. That's done us wonders for the league table guys. So if I show you the Southern Premier, results have gone our way. We're top of the table on 29 points. Now Basingstoke are actually now second. It used to be Slough, but Slough lost in the recent game, so Basingstoke occupy second spot, and Basingstoke do have a game in hand as well, so obviously if they win that they'll only be a point behind us, but we're there with a 4-point lead. I'm happy as Larry, so very good stuff there. I've also got some other news as well. I've said this in a couple of episodes. I'm after a right back and a left winger. That's basically the areas where we have no cover in the squad, and I have actually found myself a right back for cover. So if I show you transfers, and it was by transfer history, Luke Connolly by here, free transfer. He can play right back, he can actually play centre back, he can play sweeper. He's unconvincing at left back, but he can also sort of cover that if I need to as well. Not the best, but he'll do. He's 24 years of age, he's got room to improve. He's valued at £625, he's on £65 a week. His best stats are his acceleration and his agility. He's 13 each for that. Jumping reach is 11, his pace is 13. But if I compare this now with Adam Davis by here, the Luke Connolly's in green, so his defending is equal. His aerial's actually a lot better. His speed's actually a lot better. I like the fact he's quick, because that's obviously a good stat. There's not too much between them though. I mean, obviously Adam Davis is the main right back, all the stuff is blue, but there's room to improve with Luke Connolly. He's only 24, like I said, and some of the stats are only just missing out, so I'll have to wait and see how we do. Like leadership, for example, 10, 11, you know, there's not much there. His physicals are pretty good though. I'm pretty happy with his physicals. And he has signed as a backup basically, so that's what he's there to do a job as backup for me in my team. But what we're going to do now, we're going to obviously have our FA Cup game against Bath City. Before we do though, let me just jump into this quickly by here, because I want to show you guys a little something. If I go into board confidence, competition performance, and then if I go into the FA Cup itself, you'll see by here, minimum expectation was to reach the 3rd qualifying round. We actually got to the 4th qualifying round now, so anything is a bonus beyond this point now. The board are very pleased that the team have reached the 4th round. I'm exceeding expectations there, that's good. And the same sort of thing with the Southern League Premier. I am exceeding expectations coming in 1st place. They want me to be competitive and get a playoff spot. we're at the top of the table. At the moment, we're going up. So very good stuff. The board's very happy. My job is very secure. So good stuff, guys. And we're going to just crack on now, get this FA Cup game out of the way in today's episode. What I'm going to do then, this is like the halfway point of the first season, basically then. I'll probably have one more episode now this side of Christmas, showing you a live comment, some results again. I'll then go into January and we'll have probably our final four or so games. We'll see how we go from there. KNFL is actually injured, so I'm going to have to risk McDonald playing left wing. This is the thing, he's not really the best as a left winger, unfortunately. See, Connolly's now on the bench with Will Taylor. Get Jared right there, swap him there. McLagan can go up here if he's a striker. It's better, let's get Taylor up there. I don't like having them organised all over the place. I think I'll do it, so let's just submit the team. I'm going to go with what the AI has gone for over here with the asking my assistant manager. That's what he's gone with. McDonald's have to play attacking left winger. It's not ideal. It's not pretty. Not going to be good, I don't think. But it's like I said, if we lose... Oh, they got bloody Fleetwood. Is that Stuart Fleetwood? Yeah, I remember Stuart Fleetwood. He's a Welsh striker. He was in the... Yeah, he's playing for Charlton. Played for Cardiff. He's at Cardiff, but he didn't really figure out the Cardiff City team. Went to Hereford, Accrington. Bit of a, you know, Sky Bet sort of League 1, League 2 player. Exeter, Charlton, Brighton, all over the shop, basically. I recognised the name then, so I was like, oh, Stuart Fleetwood. So, interesting, they got him playing up front. Right, play advice, I'm really going to think to say here. Ask Hoskin and start the match. We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping that we can do well in today's game. Skip the intro over here, just get on with it. And take the corner, plays it in, and it's being cleared by the defender. Only for another corner, though. Okay, clear-cut chance. We've had one clear-cut chance so far. We've had better possession. We've had 2 on target, 3 shots. We're actually the better team opening 5 minutes. This is good stuff. Roberts for the corner. I need to work on my corner tactics, guys. Oh, and Trader with the shot goes over. If you guys got any ideas for good corner tactics, let me know, because I haven't set up anything at all. I've literally just picked the formation, gone with it like that in my first season. Oh, that's a good free kick. Inches wide. The ball to Wilkin, plays a long ball over the top to Stuart Fleetwood. Uh-oh, look out. He's in. He's scored. I pinpointed him at the start of this episode. Stuart Fleetwood with the 7th goal of the season. He's a bit of a beast at non-league level, Stuart Fleetwood is. I can remember him at Cardiff when he started his career. Like I said, he had a few appearances but never broke in. Bit of a waste. He was a young Welsh striker back then, but he's made a bit of a name for himself lower down the leagues. Stuart Fleetwood again for Bath City. Crosses it in. Morgan with a header. Matthews with the save. We're doing well in the league. I think we'll do okay in the league, but obviously I'm thinking next season. Ball in for Fleetwood, and he has scored. Stuart Fleetwood makes it 2-0. He is the danger man for Bath City. 27 minutes gone. 2-0 to Bath City. I'm just going to skip the replay. No point seeing that again. 27 minutes in. We've only got one player playing well, that's Scotcher, 6.9. Even that could be improved as well, so let's try and get these players to be playing a bit better. Colbeck. Weston with the ball over the top. Trailer, good ball. Trailer! Oh, what a save by O'Leary. What a great save by the goalkeeper. Right, we're going to risk it, guys. We're going to go with... I'm playing 4-3-3 anyway. Right? Let's get McLagan on. McLagan and Trailer. Get Trailer up there. This is going to be really awkward, this is. I don't know whether to keep Trailer out here for a bit of width. Clagan is a poacher by trade, so let's give him the poacher ability then. Colbeck can stay as a defensive forward. Trailers can just hopefully sniff around the hole. Midfield, who's been crap midfield? Scotcher, Williams. Okay, so Weston and Roberts have been the 2 worst. It's toss the coin. Roberts are probably going to take him off. Forward midfielder, support. On UB on central midfielder. They're automatic. I'm going to go with that. Okay, and instructions. This is going to be a massive change, by the way. This is instructions. We are literally going to be... We're on more expressive anyway. We're going to be going route 1 now, guys. Route 1 football. Defense can stay the same. Flexible. Keep it flexible. Tempo. Going to be playing a high tempo. Firm changes. We're going to go for it, guys. We're going to go for it. It's FA Cup time. We're going to go for it. Shit, they just scored. As soon as I said let's go for it. Not much I can do. Free kick on the edge of the box. Trailer. Oh, what a free kick. Trailer. with a fantastic free kick for Merthyr. He's broken the back of the net with that one. Merthyr are back into the game with a phenomenal free kick from Ian Trailer. He just belts that one in. Look at this. Whack. Straight through. I think it took a bit of deflection off the wall. Flies into the top corner. And the fighting spirit's back. But we're still in the cup. We've got a chance here. Oh, lucky bounce. Fleetwood's in. And a save by Matthews. What a save. I pick us off, but we're gonna go for it. Oh, God, go replay here. Okay, 77 minute. McLagan crosses it. It's actually a shot. It's corner. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take the corner. Fucking hell. If we get something by here now. Taylor. It's gone out wide to Weston. Another corner for Merthyr. Okay. We've got a chance here, I think. 78th minute, 2-1 down in the FA Cup. Taylor with the cross. Smith clears. Comes back out to Taylor. And he's going to let it go for a throw. Merthyr with an attacking throw here in Bath's half. Connolly's going to take it, the new boy, in his first ever game for Merthyr. Throws it to Weston. Weston on the edge of the box to Taylor. Taylor takes a shot and O'Leary saves it. It's my fault. I'm telling to be more direct. I think that's going to be it, guys. Going to lose this 2-1. Lost 2-1, but to be fair, that was a good performance from us. We can't fault the boys. I'm going to be very calm and say, good effort, lads. We were the underdogs. Good effort. Yeah, that was interesting. I mean, we're out of the cup, obviously, but we're only edged out in a tight contest. That's encouraging. We lost in the first qualifying round, but I'm happy enough that we got that stage. We actually overachieved. We were only supposed to get the third qualifying round as far as the board were concerned. We went a round beyond that against a team who were higher up. No shame in that at all. Connolly made his debut as well in the second half. We're still top of the league, so I'm happy with that. I wanted to end this episode on a financial kind of thing as well. So if I show you now the club board finances. Not looking too good, obviously, but we've made some improvements. I had an email on here recently saying that we're looking a lot better now. For the past month of September was better for us. I think August we were like quite a bit in the debt. We've obviously made a bit of profit through the cup. You know, obviously making a few grand here in the cup, which has helped out quite a lot. I haven't really lost any players since. All the players I've got here now are all basically transfers that I brought in. I've only lost John Brown to Tiverton, which I had a bit of money for as well, and Scott Barrow obviously left at the start, and Gavin Williams was the old manager, so he left by default, so I lost all them. I brought in quite a few, so I made a bigger squad and a more competitive squad, and these signings aren't been too bad. Like Liam Matthews been insane, Colbeck's been good, Taylor has been doing wonders for us right now, Will Taylor, youngster in midfield. So, you know, I'm pretty happy with all that stuff there as well. That's going well. The other thing is, though, because I'm trying to make as much money as I can, I have scheduled some friendlies now further down the line. If I show you right here, we've got a friendly against Aberbargoed on the 13th of December. It's actually in between two of our league games against Basingstoke and Kettering. What I'm going to do is play a bunch of fringe players, so like Glyn Garner will be in goals. Connolly will be right back. I'll rest Davis. I'll do that sort of thing. It'll be the two backup centre halves playing. There'll be the different left back. It'll be that sort of thing. Because the chance to make money, I think I'll get like £1,000 or £1,500 for that. And then I've got Troy Drew and Bargoed further down the line. Look at that, Boxing Day. Who arranges a friendly on Boxing Day? I do. Against Bargoed at home. And basically I worked out I get about £5,000 for these 3 friendlies. So I'm going to play a bunch of the reserves and fringe players. Keep them a little bit happy, give them some game time as well. And try and get some money coming into the club as well. That's the big thing at the moment. We've got no money coming in. Anyway guys, I'm going to end the episode here. I've been Dragonheart Prince of Wales. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye.